I'm Healing Wolf, here to build strength with you on your journey of recovery. So let's take a breath together, in through the nose, slowing our breath down on the exhale, then allowing our breath to slow down and breathe itself. Take a moment and please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment if you feel like it. Maybe at the end of this video. The way of lifting your anxiety or chronic pain or depression, the way of lifting it like a weightlifter would lift it. So how do I weightlift my way out of hell, out of anxiety or chronic pain, out of these sensations that have been created by unconscious mind to protect me? Unconscious mind is sending you those sensations, or has sent you those sensations, as extra energy. It wants to get you to the point where you can fight and survive. It wants you to survive. So you either use that energy to run and hide, in which case you're going to get more of it. You're going to get more pain and more anxiety and more panic, and it can continue to get stronger and stronger. Or you choose to lift that weight. You hold that weight of anxiety, that weight of pain, the weight of the sensation is what you want to lift. Just like a dumbbell or a set of dumbbells. You lift those dumbbells and you lift them throughout the course of your day, week, month, year. You lift them. When I say lift them, what do I mean lift them? The first step is just to hold them. You got a dumbbell that feels, maybe it's felt heavy for you. The first step is just to pick it up and hold it. Feel that weight. Feel the pain. Feel it. What does it feel like to hold a heavy weight? What does it feel like to have a pain that's really intense? Get curious about that. Does it feel like a little extra gravity? Does it feel like it's pulling you down? Does it feel like the anxiety is giving you a buzz of sensation through your body? A really uncomfortable sensation? Sometimes I remember feeling like it was just too much to be in my body, like I couldn't contain that sensation. Why? Because I wasn't strong enough, right? I wasn't strong enough. Back in high school, I was a power lifter. And so I would go and compete and I would work out with these really strong guys. And I've got long arms. I'm a tall guy, 6'2". And I used to work out with these little guys that were, some of them looked like bowling balls. I mean, they were strong and they didn't have to push the weight very far. And sometimes, I remember one guy, we barely spoke, but we both wanted the best for each other. So we'd work out with each other. And he maybe saw in me a potential. He'd already could lift some of the weights that I could not yet, because he was just a powerhouse. And so I would lie down on the bench and he would load up, 300 some pounds on the bench, more than I could bench at the time. I don't remember exactly how much, but a bunch of plates on each side. And he would pick it up and drop it on me. He would allow that weight to come down onto my chest. And boom, right here. And my job was to slow it down, feel it. And then he would help me pull it off. Thankfully, I didn't get hurt. I got strong. I didn't get hurt, I got strong. It was a heavier weight than I could handle on my own. So that's a metaphor for coaching, right? I'm here to help my clients handle a heavier weight than they could handle on their own, so that they can build that strength faster and build the high quality of muscle that's going to benefit them for the rest of their lives. So training yourself to hold that weight of anxiety, what does it look like? What does that look like to hold that weight, to build that strength? Okay, you're feeling anxiety. Great. That means you got to wait. You got to wait to hold on to. It looks like you lean into it. You come into a space where you have that anxiety. It's really strong, and you hold it. You hold it for as long as you can, and with as relaxed an attitude as you can. Even if you laugh, even if you're laughing while you're holding it, you're giggling a little bit. You're like, look at that sensation. Or chronic pain, you got a really intense pain. Say to yourself, almost as if you could turn it off with a switch. You say to yourself, hey, how long can I keep this switch on? How long can I keep this huge amount of weight on my chest or dropping down onto my body? Because over time, as you can handle more and more and more and more and more of that sensation, you get strong to the point where the lower levels of the sensation don't even register anymore. And through that exposure, unconscious mind thinks, whatever, gets bored, no big deal. Wow, you used to get anxiety at a 4 or 5 level, and so you just sat with it, you got into it. Now 4 and a 5 level feels like a 0. And you see how that works? It works backward. If you could lift 300 pounds, then what happens if you do 50 pounds? It's nothing. It doesn't matter anymore, right? When it doesn't matter, it doesn't hurt anymore. It doesn't bug you anymore. It's totally acceptable by your nervous system as a baseline. And we all have a baseline of some kind. We all have some kind of a baseline in our bodies. We have an energy. Sometimes people have a little achiness even when they don't have chronic pain. Sometimes people have a little anxiety buzz even when they don't even call it anxiety. To them, it feels like they're energized. They're doing their thing. They're doing their work, their best work. A lot of artists get really energized when they're playing music or creating artwork. It's exciting. And they feel that as excitement. And the nervous system doesn't call it anxiety because it's all an energy. And you get to choose how to label it. So let's look at getting stronger. Let's get stronger. Let's move forward together. If you need help, visit healingwolfcoaching.com and sign up for a free consult call. We'll chat about a strategy to move you forward. You let me know what's been happening for you, and give me a little film of how your journey has been, and then we'll decide how the film moves forward to your triumph and your victory and your strengthening, where you're up on the stage with all the bodybuilders and you're flexing and you're just full of power. So I'm here for you. I love you, and you're going to get through this.